Today, we'll be using Google's Veo 3.1 Fast to create a prototype concept ad for an artisanal olive oil brand that I'm working with. We're going to do this in under 5 minutes, and it's only going to take Canva to create a prototype for the brand itself, some stock footage that we have, and then fitting that into Nanobanana, giving us some images that we're then going to process with Veo 3.1 Fast and get our final ad together. We're logged in on Canva, and we're going to go ahead and just create a logo. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this first page and we're going to find a logo that suits us. You can see from before I found it, and the way I did that is by typing olive. And it gives me themes that match up with the olive theme. And I just scrolled down, found what I liked, and I had it over here. Now, I don't like it as is, so I want to embellish it a bit. And I'm going to go to a new page, and I'm going to search for a circle logo. As you can see, it's over here. If you just type circle logo, it will give you all the logos that are classified as circles. And here it is. Now, the thing about this is that I don't obviously want this, neither do I want this. And I want to say here the name of the farm, so Aggelis, Aggelis, and over here, proudly Greek since 1980. And here it is. Okay, and now you can see I need to expand it a bit, make it a bit bigger, and we're going to do this as so. Okay, and here we have the stars, move them up a bit, and they seem to be aligned just well. Okay, and this is obviously up to your taste to control how it looks, and we don't need this text anymore. What we want is all of this to move here, and what we're going to do is we're going to move it to the back. And the way you do this is just click on it and click on position, and you go to arrange, and it just say to the back, and it goes to the back like that. And right now it's pretty much done. Now I want to match it. I want to give it, I guess, a bit of a smaller size so that personally, it just meets my taste. And here it goes. And that was it. You just click on it, minimize it, and we have now a logo that's ready to be downloaded. And the way you download it is just click on the particular page, go to share, and then you're going to go to download, and it's going to give you all of the pages that are in this document. In this case, I just want the current page I'm on, and I'm just going to download it. Right here, you can change the size. I recommend you go for a bit bigger if you want a higher resolution. Now, you can only get that if you're part of Canva Pro. I am, and I can do this. Otherwise, you're limited to 500 by 500. And to get a transparent background, if you wanted that as well, you also need to be part of Canva Pro. So I'm just going to go ahead and download this. Have you heard of the famous proverb that says, feed a man a fish, you feed him for a day, teach a man how to fish, you feed him for life? Well, the same thing holds true with what I do these days. I get people ramped up to build an MVP in a matter of weeks and not months, or even upskill so they're competitive with automations that can bring up their resume and get themselves more compensation. AI is our colleague. That's what we're doing by using tools such as ChatGPT and such. These are some of the products that I've built for myself or others in education, construction management, and customer service that get people customers, or at the very least, a higher compensation. This is the future we live in. I have a link in the description in which you can get in contact with me and get a free business audit. Now, to create the proper branded image, we're going to use Google's Gemini and just the Nano Banana function. All you do is just upload the images, and then you're going to type in the instructions to create that image. So you can see over here, I just have my brand and then the image, which is something that I already have some product footage for. And I'm going to type a simple prompt over here, which says, replace the olive oil bottle sticker with the following branding I've attached. And I'm going to press enter. It's going to take a few seconds, and it's going to give me the completed output. Here we have some amazing results. We have the brand we created on Canva on the bottle. Perfectly done. Now, out of curiosity, I did this again, and I have the following sticker, which actually may be even better because like this, you have like this clear contrast, and it's something that's more realistic. Most stickers would actually have a white background and just stick them on. So this is actually probably a better image, but regardless, we have like 2 really good results, and they just happen to be randomly generated. So play around to create like the perfect image that you want. Alright, and then the next step entails us taking these ingredients and putting them all together to create like the final footage, the video itself. And it's quite simple. You're going to do this without any code using Google Flow. You can just go to Flow on Google and then make an account. If you don't have one, it connects with your Gmail. And what we're going to choose here is Veo 3.1 Fast, because it's the only model that we can actually use to do this particular operation. We're going to go to the scene builder if we want to actually create like a longer scene. So you don't have to for this particular exercise, and we're going to upload the images that we want and give a crisp description. So here I'm uploading my image, and I'm going to choose the portrait view and just crop this. This is what I actually want to pass on. And I also have another image here from the farm. And the next thing to do is to pass the JSON. First, talk about prompting. We all know what a prompt is. We've done this before. We just have a sentence such as the following: a woman harvesting olives with a pole, and in the Mediterranean grove, gentle wind through the trees. We kind of paint the scene, right? When it comes to video prompting, particularly for Google, at the moment, the best practice is to use a JSON prompt. That just gives you the best results because it gives a structured approach for the AI model under the hood to do what it needs to do best. Here, all you're doing really is you're having a structured array is what we call it. It's called a JavaScript object notation. And you're just having like an array where you're saying, okay, the scene summary is this. The environment consisting of the natural elements are these. The action sequences are the following with the camera, let's say in a wide shot or like a, an overhead shot or whatever you have. And that's how you're basically building out a thorough prompt. Fortunately, you can use AI to give you that prompt, and this is what I did. And you can see over here it's quite thorough. It just gives you the scene summary, the characters, the environment, the action sequences, the visuals, and I'm providing this to you for free. We're gonna just paste this over here. We're gonna press enter, and it's gonna take about a few minutes. All right, check out the video. I mean, it looks like professional footage, no doubt about it. With tools such as Canva, Nanobanana, and Google's Veo 3.1, we're actually able to turn simple product photos and footage into high quality material that can at the very least be considered as a prototype of what our branded product ads should be like. This does not replace the creativity, rather it augments it, and it helps us get across the finish line much quicker.